Hey there, Arma here. Welcome guys back to a brand new video. And today we got a special one here in continuation with me looking at 90s websites or, not so much popular or not as well known 90s websites, but some of you may know this website here. But I found this, I was just looking up 90s websites that you could check out that are still up, right? So uh, found this website from a Reddit post, and this website's called CameronsWorld.net. So let's talk about more about what this website is, right? Because there's a lot going on right here, and when you scroll, there's going to be a lot more going on. So before we navigate through this website, here is a little short description about what this website is. Okay, so it's a love letter to the internet of the old, right? So it's a web collage of text and images, archived from Geocities pages. 1994 is when it started up to 2009. So Geocities is a web hosting service that made it possible for people to build their own homepages or websites, right, during the 90s. So users, who from wherever they created their own personalized websites on the internet. So, and as you can see here, they eventually shut down. There are over 38 million GeoCity pages, and shouting out to the person who created this website, Cameron's World. He archived all that material from all these sites and basically put them jumble them all together to check out. All these people right here, graphics, text, JavaScript backend development, music, and archive pages are all by these people to help create this site. So this website serves as a tribute to, the self-expression of the internet. This was an era where people would just create websites based on what they liked or just different random things, and it was a place where not too much judgment was placed. It was just a form of natural expression through the online world. So basically, here's the beginning of the web page. We have this like galactic universal kind of background. Basically, you can move your cursor around, and certain images are just displayed, and then some images actually have a link behind it. So just trying to look and search and see which ones are links. This right here, this image. Whoa, what's that music? Dale Cyber Clinic. Cyber Therapy Clinic from Dale. So it's a bunch of advice stuff that you could check out here. Apartment, email questions. Okay, so you could take assessments there if you wanted to. Looks like a more updated page, but we'll see. So what else? We got the moon. Okay, what does that say? Hour or play? I can't. Okay. We wanted to share some of the moments we had together making pictures of sites in Holland. Hope you like them as much as we do. Oh, this is sweet. Click the thumbnails if you want to see the bigger picture. Oh, okay, we can't see that. Yeah, we're not going to be able to probably see the bigger version of it because GeoCities are not, it's not available anymore. But we could look at the pictures. You could zoom in if you want, but I don't know exactly who did this. If you like this homepage and want to check out some others that we did, feel free to go to the following links. What's this little, what are you looking for question? Okay. Page under construction. Interesting. Okay, we got this planet. Look at this. This is an old one. Welcome to Luke's page. Hi, my name is Luke, live in Virginia. I am a sophomore. I love to play sports. My friend Gary, I love to send emails and stuff. Oh, this page was from January 1997. So this person probably, I mean, Luke's probably a father by now, right? This planet. Dear Internet. So he got news, graphics, NBA, NFL stuff. He got poems, raps, NBA stuff. Oh my goodness. This is an old NBA website or something. What is this stuff? Okay, so this Islam. Okay, so here's some NFL Jaguar stuff. A lot of this stuff was from 2009 though. So it seems like, these web pages started out in the 90s, and then you have some people that continue with some of these web pages from the early 2000s as well. So what's this one? This page is not intended to be useful. Okay. Spaceman's page. Here's a place where you can vote for your favorite Alf site. Okay. What's this page? Dirk. Okay, shout out to Dirk. Born 76. Yeah, I don't know what this stuff is saying. I do not I cannot read in German language, but hotmail.com, Battletech. This is more like sci-fi stuff here. Wow, this is a lot of reading. What is this? Star Tamer and Lucky Star? I'm just browsing around with as much as I can. So this is the Digital Nexus. Choose your destiny. Let's see, personal. Hi, visitor. I'm Ectorus Karagiannis. I'm so sorry for, mispronouncing your name. So this person says, 22 years old. I live in Eastern areas of Greece, Athens, Greece. Wow, people just were saying a whole bunch of stuff here. He's like describing himself like I have a slim body and stuff like that. Snail mail. Okay, this site is under construction. So far, a lot of sci fi stuff here, so I guess that's the point of why this section of this website is a lot of space, you know, astronomy based things. and astrology based things as well. Sci fi. Captain, the planet is on scan now. Okay, so this is kind of like a role playing thing. Whoa. There's so much information. Oh, this one was interesting. Okay, they were selling a book here. This logo does remind me of one of Little Uzi's album covers. There's a lot of stuff. Like this website was from '97, or at least started in '97. Yeah, this website says '97, but then here it's saying, well, this might be another website, but it's saying '99 here. So you can search for books here, popular music, classical music, and it has a link to Amazon. You can search your keywords here. Okay, it's saying 1999. What's on Earth? Techno babble. Talking about science fiction, as I mentioned, science-based things. What's this? Okay, I don't know what this is saying. Astrology, just what I mentioned. Welcome to a different perspective on astrology. Bring it in myth symbols, online discussion, enter. I am working with astrology. It seems to be ancient. It seems to be ancient myths reflecting the horoscope and influence our lives. Perhaps we act out the hidden story in our daily life with our family and friends as co-players. So they do chart reading and stuff. Dreams. This is all type of stuff about me. Oh, she's the author. So there's a lot of authors in here. The meaning of life. Maybe, just maybe, the meaning of life lies just in daring to feel that we are alive here and now, that we step by step can conquer small pieces of ourselves to be added to the whole. And if we also are happy enough to pass on some of our own experience to those who come after us, what more can we ask for? There are no shortcuts, and the work is hard. The outcome is not guaranteed, but we can give it an honest try. Man, that's deep. So she's giving her point on astrology and where her position is with the reasoning behind the horoscope and, zodiac signs and stuff like that. So here she says the horoscope can be a map over all our inherent possibilities. It gives us a chance to discern where the difficulties lie, where the traps are hidden. It might be possible to cut one's way to the path we have to take in order to become what we were intended to. No one less or no one more than ourselves with all our shortcomings, but also with all of our talents and fortes. I'm sorry if my reading is not 100% right now, but we have to work for it. Dreams. Dreams are always interesting. Okay, so this is interesting. Dreams, as well as daydreaming, fantasy, and artistic expression, is a manifestation of the psyche. The psyche. The dream, weird though it may seem to us, have something important to tell us if only we could decode the message. Let me know what you guys think. You think dreams are like spiritual downloads that we get from like our subconscious or something bigger than just this planet that we're living on? Like, what do you guys think? And have any of you guys ever decoded what your dreams mean, you know? So, this is more about shifting. This is interesting. I suggest you guys check this out. This is really cool. With as many colors as you can get from your monitor. Oh, genealogy. Okay, so if you guys want to know about your genetics, your family trees and stuff, you can check this out. What in the world is this? What's going on? It's an arrow. Welcome. What in the world? Oh, it's an art gallery. $19.95. 1995. Hmm. Who created this art? Nice. Shout out to this artist. Whoa. Lightning. Okay, this is, I guess, this is by a person named Pierre Rands. Stit. These are some cool art. Oh, this one's um very mysterious. I really like the red and the white boat. Love the contrast here. A horse. What is this? Okay, some fantasy RPG stuff. Even though these websites aren't as advanced as the ones we have today, but people really took time. Some people really out there put time into these websites, and once again, that goes to show where people's mindsets were when creating their websites back then. So this site's from 1997, was at least established. I'm trying to get to as much as I can here. Okay, this is a numerology place right here. What the heck? You are visiting my dream. Dreaming. Okay, holy moly. Teletubby. What in the world? So this person's a fan of Teletubbies? Someone made a whole list of their friends. That's interesting. Wow, they got a lot of friends. Signed guest books. Okay, I cannot read these characters right here. Warriors. Okay, this was created in 99. Okay, this is a photo gallery. Ooh, one of my favorite places, the Aurora Borealis. Oh man, so they got to see this in 99? Wow, this is surreal. Oh man, I'm a sucker for the Aurora Borealis. I love it. Dang, these are so cool. So a comet was passing through the northern lights and Arctic Ocean. I wonder where they at when they took these pictures, cuz these are some pretty good ones. I love these. This is probably one of my favorite websites. I know I'm biased. I love the Northern Lights. What can I say? This is a crying eye. Oh no. Oh no, no, don't leave. Where did this person go? Now we're in the love Valentine's type of vibe area right here. I love the colors and stuff. Everything starts from love. This is my long story just starting. My love, me, my ex-wife. What in the world? So he did a whole page on his lover, his self, and his ex-lover. What? This is an interesting website. Like what? Vertigo. Okay, this is a 2002 website. Okay, okay, it's just a bedroom. Okay, okay, this is based on Britney Spears. So someone's a Britney Spears fan. He sent a link to his dream car. Oh gosh. So he's out here. I don't know what this is saying. I hope it's not anything inappropriate. If it is, I'm sorry, and I don't know what it's saying here. Okay. Anyway, Emily, this is for you. I hope you like it. Oh, this is sweet. So, this is the person he's with. Well, I hope they're still doing fine. Well, I hope him and Emily, Emily are still doing great and are doing positive things in the world. Okay, now we are past the love Valentine's area and we're getting to the more historical stuff, right? This gives off like tribal vibes here. Just click on the sunset. This fish in the tank is going crazy. Someone needs to give him a bigger bowl, or just put him in a tank, or just let him out. Just let him out in the water. He wants to be free, right? Cuz he's going crazy in here. What's new? Okay. Beautiful world. Welcome. Beautiful world. So we enter and then what happens? Support freedom. Okay, so you got different places all over the world. This is cool. I wonder if these are his own personal pictures, or did he just grab them from somewhere online? Oh, feisty. Next. So now we going deeper into the sea or the ocean, and you got someone listed out all the different types of fish. Email me randomly there. I don't know what this is either. Dolphin, one of my other favorite animals. Creatures of the sea, ocean clip art. Here is some fish and sea life clip art I created while developing my under the sea unit. Please feel free to use. Oh, that's cool. Oh, so get some ocean life education. A mola mola. So I've seen that before. Okay. More fish. We need more fish. More fish. Okay. Let's look at the other sea creatures. Okay. We got some familiar faces here. I'm sure some of you may like to eat some of these things presented on this page. Especially. Anyways, moving on. Did you know that dolphins are also called angels? Wait, angles of the sea, or is it angels? I guess angles of the sea. I did not know that. This page was dedicated to trophy catmen who catch catfish on rod and reel over 20 pounds. Oh, this is about diving. Okay, so this is about Malta, a diving area, tourist area. You could download the Holy Quran screensaver here. Euphoria section, lots of fairy stuff and religious symbols. Some more fan pages. Welcome. So tell me, did you come just of the what? Did you Okay, so tell me, did you come just of the coffee? No, well then, did you bring your Bible? Yes, good. Have a seat. Grab a cup of Joe and crack open that Bible because now's the time. Enjoy browsing around. Be sure to check out the emergency phone numbers. Uh, what? Okay. Come in and sit down and have a coffee. Okay. Okay. He knows what he wants us to. Okay, so get okay, interesting. Okay, so just a bunch of links. Vietnamese Baptist Church. May God be with you always. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so someone's talking about their feelings and stuff. So someone put like a little acronym for Bible, basic instructions before leaving Earth. Hmm. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, but the red links are not too good on my eyes with the blue background if you look at it too long, but if you're interested in, more religious stuff like this, you could check out more about this website. There's a lot of links here. So, yeah. If you study the material on this website, you will hopefully understand what our purpose here on earth has been. What do you guys think? What have you learned from what has been shown so far about the purpose of being on earth? I see it as freedom of expression. Douglas Johnson website. So you got a lot of about me pages. And it's interesting because people were, naturally doing about me pages, just for fun and stuff. And I know, like, from experience with being in, like, technology classes and doing, like, website code reviews and website coding projects, like, your first, um, really, your first assignments are based around stuff you like to do or so about me pages and stuff. So, and then when you build your portfolio and create your own website as a developer or software engineer, then that's still kind of more geared towards about you. So just seeing all this where people are making stuff about them, making websites about them and what they're passionate about, it just brings back memories. Smiley face, cool website. Oh, she's a broker. This is cool. This is probably like the first website I've seen about promoting their actual line of work. Hello, click here. Oh no. 19. Okay. I guess like that person was advertising like their real estate stuff because we're slowly getting into like the home section of this page. So I guess a lot of businesses and home related stuff. So this is a lot of someone did traveling stuff about me. Oh, sweet here. Some people ask me how I got the name Granny. Well, the long story short, made short is that I'm a teacher of elementary school students. It seems when they want something quickly, they seem to do the roll call of names. That listing mom, grandma, auntie, granny. When they come to granny, I usually stop them and say something to the effect, Granny. And you know what Granny does to her kids? They kiss and hug them, which I then proceed to do. Then followed by giggles, it's stuck. When the kids need a bit more TLC in my class, and then they intentionally call me Granny. Aww, and that's her family. So this is a trip she took in 1997, Paris. A long trip to get here. Wow. And here's the Eiffel Tower. By they walk down the steps. Amazing to see the structure up close and personal. Thank goodness the structure was not torn down uh, as it was supposed to be when first constructed. I'm sorry guys, my reading is off. Like I am not as focused as I should be. Um, Probably because I'm a little tired right now. But stained glass windows in Notre Dame. What a beautiful museum and huge. Traveling pals. garden in Germany. Okay, someone had a wedding there, a cookout. Ooh, a nice cookout there. Built in 1610. Wow, this was built in. I still like the doors, the entranceway. Town Square. Kiwi ice cream. Interesting. Would you guys try kiwi ice cream? Market Day. Fruits and vegetables, flowers and crafts. Wow. These are amazing pictures. Page 3. View the Eiffel Tower. Oh, view from the Eiffel Tower. So she's looking out from the Eiffel Tower. View of Paris. So they travel from Germany to London on here. Switzerland. The cabbies in London at the train station. What a sight for me to get used to the other side of the street to drive on. Of course, I left the driving to the cabbies. So now these are her pictures of London. Look at Big Ben. Not knowing a member, we couldn't get in there. Ah, so you have to know a member of the parliament. The London Bridge is not falling down, a beautiful sight and great structure. The guard, so she took a picture of a guard at the Tower of London. I wanted to tickle his chin to see if he would ever smile, but couldn't get that close to him. So let's see. She went to Japan in 1987. Okay, so she went to Japan as for an exchange program for her line of work, which is teaching. I had 3 homestays, visited several schools. I found that visiting and staying in homes is the best way possible to get to know the people and understand a bit of the culture. Of course, I visited the usual cities and they were willing to accept the American tourists. Fish market. Wow. Oh, I love these buildings. I don't know the exact name of them, but I love how they're built and like the roofs. Family getting ready to eat dinner. Oh, this is a bomb building from Hiroshima. Oh, wow. Bill of Peace. Let all nuclear arms and wars be gone. For the Bell of Peace. We need more happiness and peace in the world, you know? The links didn't work here. Let's see. She went to Fiji, New Zealand, and Australia in 1998. Oh, wow. Very nice. I wonder if she got to try the natural Fiji water, you know? Not the one in the bottle, but like actual Fiji water. Look at these. Look at all those sheep. Oh, I think I missed the Australian part. Hold on, let me click the Australian part at the bottom here. Oh, red kangaroo. Birds. Lots of birds. So the Aboriginals tribal group. Very cool. Wow. Sydney Opera House. She's talking about the 2000 Olympic Games because she went there in 1998. So man, it's just like it's like a time capsule, guys. Like just breathtaking. Like just breathe this in, like this knowledge, information, and like traveling back to seeing people's stories from previous times. The Three Sisters in the Blue Mountains outside of Sydney, Australia. The New York City one is not working, so unfortunately, we're gonna have to move on to Granny's travel tips. Have an extra bag. Pack your luggage and take 50% of clothing out. Go to the bank and get 50% more money. Carry all your medicines with you at all times. Do not leave anything of value in your hotel room. Most all countries take Visa or MasterCard. Try to get some currency for each country you'll be visiting prior to arrival. Have enough for a taxi fare to purchase meal or drink. Avoid the long lines at the airport or train station. When going from country to country, do not exchange your money back to your home currency and then to the next country. Just exchange it to the next country. You will pay two transaction fees the other way. Most places do not accept coin exchange. Spend the coins or you will have extra souvenirs from that country. Hotels are not good exchange places, although convenience is worth something at times. Chart the weather. Let's see what else. When traveling with friends or relatives, pack some of your clothes in their luggage, as chances that all luggage will not be lost. Shoes, make sure they're comfortable for walking. Take few clothes with you as possible. Discard clothes along the way. Take comfy clothes with you and leave them as you wear them. Carry a complete change of clothes in your flight bag, as I've been caught without luggage for 3 days. So yeah, here's some good tips and advice for traveling abroad and stuff. Links that I found to be useful in planning travel. So yeah, here's a bunch of links here. Granny Travel Awards. Oh, so she got placed on different websites and stuff. Okay. 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 Bunch of websites. Okay. Jay's Home. Okay, this is by Bill Pierce. For goodness sakes, he says, quote, in this poem, quote, journeying through time in this busy life, I try desperately not to hold on to strive. My many pains from certain people that I've met makes me sometimes wish that I could forget. But yet a memory I have which is oh so good, remembering the things that I don't think that I should. For when people do me wrong, the memory seems to never cease. But I must remember that I am also a troubled piece. For I am not without flaw, and I know I'm not. I need to remember that my sins Jesus forgot. He died on the cross for my many mistakes. So learn to forgive and forget for goodness sakes. Ooh, okay. Can anybody out there say give an amen to this gentleman for that poem? So he has some more poems here. Hey, okay. Jar Jar's Cottage. This is my first attempt to write a homepage. As you can see, there are many more works that need to be done. I will try to get this up as soon as possible. Please come back often to check, as there might be something new every day. Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. Oh, they're moving. Mailbox. Brent's webpage. Perkins Family Post Office. AOL subscriber. Hi, Karen. She says, hi, I'm Karen. Hello, Karen. Welcome to my homepage. I absolutely love. So she loved the Titanic the first four times, and I plan to see it again, 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 again. Let me tell you a bit of myself. Full time mom for the first time in years and loving every minute of it. The reason I choose not to have pets. Because there's a picture of animal doing number one. I can relate, understand that you gotta pick up after them. Okay, so how she says, okay, how about the stuff I like doing but don't have time for? Well, let me tell you, I love walking, line dancing, Titan, super circuit, chatting, walking on the beach. Okay. I love listening to music, singing. Although my family go crazy and dancing, some of my favorite music, well, there's so many. These are some of her favorite artists. Okay, she like Boys to Men, Elton John, Elvis, Mariah, Bon Jovi, Billy Joel. And what does this mean? But I hope you enjoy your visit. Please sign my guest book before you leave. What's this? Okay. I can't because it probably most likely won't let me. Okay. I gotta get better at reading Spanish. I mean, I could read certain things, but not like as much. Okay, so this person made a web page dedicated to her family. Okay, interesting. Okay, okay, so many pop-ups. 1997. Gumball machine. Okay, now we're getting into more science, mathematical stuff here. Physics stuff. What the? What is this? A person's favorites links tells you a lot about that person, don't you think? Good Canadian humor, but musical in nature. Okay, hold on a second. Let me go back to that. Was this man's right here is journaling with oven mitts on? I have never seen that before. This dude's a legend. Okay, technology stuff. What in the world? Click here if you want music. What's gonna happen? No music happens. Okay, so he talks about Romeo and Juliet here. This is his favorite programming language, I guess. So ground up software, so something to help you create your own games. Step by step, Brady Bunch of the 90s. Okay. Maxim for. Oh my god, it's moving on its own. Wait, hold on, wait! Don't What? Oh, so they're making it move. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and read this quick. You guys ready? Three, two, one. Give people more than they expect and do it cheerfully. Memorize your favorite poem. Don't. I can't read all of this at once. Okay, you guys are gonna have to just read this as it goes. Call your mom. Say bless you when you hear someone sneeze. When you lose, don't lose the lesson. Ooh, when you lose, don't lose the lesson. Deep. Okay, so it's just gonna scroll. So maybe at the end I can scroll on my own, but remember that your character is your destiny. To everyone in this world, from Paris, wish you luck. Memorize your favorite poem. When you say I love you, mean it. When you say I'm sorry, look the person in the eye. Never laugh at anyone's dreams. Talk slow but think quick. Um, don't let a little dispute injure a great friendship. Spend some time alone. Open your arms to change, but don't let go of your values. Read more books and watch less TV. Read between the lines. Pray. There's immeasurable power in it. Mind your own business. Once a year, go someplace you've never been before. Judge your success by what you had to give up in order to give it. Remember that your character is your destiny. Approach love and cooking with reckless abandon. Remember that the best relationship is one where your love for each other is greater than your need for each other. That's deep. That's deep. He's speaking that talk. He's speaking that talk. That's okay. So you guys can read that. Remember the three R's: respect for self, respect for others, responsibility for all your actions. Okay, awesome. Smile when picking up the phone. The caller will hear it in your voice. Oh. Never interrupt when you are being flattered. Be gentle with the earth. Make a lot of money. Put it towards helping others while you're living. That's the greatest wealth. Wealthiest greatest satisfaction. Okay, I'm adding that to one of my favorite sites out of this place. Okay, so we're moving on to this part. Click cancel to enter. Well, this is all you're going to get from now. I'm too tired to do anything else to do it. I don't even have my summer break yet. I feel that. I feel that energy. I feel that. Wait, we could play chess on here? English version. Okay. It's history. Some historical stuff. Got the plaid in the back. Plaid in the back. What is this? I've been honored. Oh, music room. We'll see. Oh, they got Final Fantasy stuff. Bad day. Okay. Mark Martin. Oh, we got a NASCAR fan, racing fan. 1996. Hey, Sesame Street in the building. Okay. Some of his favorite TV shows, food. I love cooking. He said he loves cooking. He likes making fast food. He's not talking about pizza. Oh, he's saying okay. He's talking about like little easy meals, pasta, Chinese food. Win prizes. What prizes you got? Okay, we're getting to sports and racing up here. Okay, science, technology. Welcome. Camaro. Okay, to all the Camaro people, supporters out there, this is for you. Let's look at some Camaro photos. Oh, we can't. Okay, looking at some Mercedes gallery. This is from 99. Whoa, someone made a website on 30 reasons why Harleys are better than women. Well, he put woman. Woman. I cannot even read over the first one. Oh, Harleys don't get knocked up. Okay. Okay, this is for an older crowd right here. So, um, if you're not old enough, just don't. Just don't. This is for the older people. You can ride your Harley any time of the month. Harleys don't have parents. Harleys don't whine unless something is really off. You can share your Harley with your bros. Harleys don't. Harleys doesn't want to know how many other Harleys you had. Your Harley always arrives at places the same time you do. Nobody minds if you have more than one Harley. Harleys don't give a beep if you look at other Harleys. Harleys don't mind if you buy Harley magazines. You'll never hear a surprise you're going to have another Harley unless you go out and buy one. If your Harley goes flat, you can fix it. If your Harley's too loose, you can tighten it. If your Harley's misaligned, you don't have to discuss politics with it. You can ride a black Harley and still bring it home to meet your folks. You don't have to be jealous of any other guy who works on your Harley. If you do get your Harley dirty, you don't have to apologize before you can ride her again. You can ride your Harley as long as you want and it won't get sore. You can stop riding your Harley as soon as you want and it won't get frustrated. Your sister won't stay in touch with your old Harley after you get rid of it. Harleys don't get headaches. Harleys won't insult you if you have a bad ride. Your Harley never wants a night out with the other Harleys. Harleys don't care if you're late. You don't have to take a shower before you ride your Harley. If your Harley doesn't look good, you can paint it and buy new parts. You can ride your Harley the first time you meet it without so much as buying it a drink. You don't have to respect your Harley. You don't have to respect your Harley in the morning. You can cop a feel off your Harley and it doesn't care. You can ride your Harley any way you want. Okay, so once again, that's 30 reasons why Harleys are better than woman, apparently to this person. Most likely it may be a guy. I don't know. But do you guys agree or disagree? So we got some. Oh my goodness, what happened to the Mustang? Okay, so he's showing some pictures of his car. This is 1989. My first car, 1987 Bronco, too heavy and slow but fun for trenching lawns. The 1994 Ranger Splash was equipped with a 4 liter and a 5 speed. It would actually take a Mustang GT till about 30 miles per hour. Surprised a lot of people. Cool pics. There's some just random pics deemed cool. Plus, this space is reserved for future pics, and I got a Fuji digital camera. Okay. So that's 90s, 97 stuff. Okay. Okay. This is me during a recent hockey game versus Maine South. This is okay. This is frisbee stuff. Okay. Okay, so there's some sports stuff they're sharing. Okay, now we're moving on to the oh Lord. This is about to get serious, it looks like. The place where my soul lingers. What in the world? Okay, hotel. What in the world is this? Okay, they were sharing some pictures, but they are not loaded. Oh, someone's giving out free cursors for Windows 95. Handmade. It's a video game. What in the world? I am not entering that. Let me get away from this section. Yes, let's go to some music stuff. Let's go. We're here with the music. Ooh, panther. Another one of my favorite animals. A random hot dog. I don't know. I am not no. Mm-mm. What's Worlds 2.0? Okay, this is different. Military aviation. Okay. Okay, so all you military aviation fans, that is for you. So what's this? Let's do house. Okay, this is a house website for music. Okay. Jungle. I will always be a huge fan of Serial Joe, and I will always and I will always respect them for their musical talent. It says Mila you. It says Mila Ute sucked, and I don't have enough info on them to keep this place up. I don't know what that's about. Okay, now we're going to construction. Holy. Wow, whoa, 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 that's too much. Okay, well, this page is under construction, so I don't think there's anything here we'll be seeing. Okay, now, whoa, it gets interesting here. Ooh, a calculator. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Where do I clear? Alright, 4 times 4 equals 16. Okay, let's do 10 times 12. Oh, wait, I didn't clear it out. 10? 12? Let's do 12 times 12. 144. Okay, it's working, it's working, it's working. Okay, this is Ricky Martin. So they got some stuff here. This is like dog stuff. I'm the coolest person in the world. Everything I do is cool. So following this page of pictures of me and my friends is cool. How the internet works. Oh, what? You log in, boop, 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 and then it's connected to, and then there's the server. You see the power lines there, or the connection lines. That's pretty cool. I didn't know. So I could just click on. Hold on. What picture? Oh, it can't. Oh, okay, it's not working. Okay. What in the world is this? CD reviews. This person made a whole wear skates. Coming shows in New York City. Cool links. Okay, here's his friends. These are all his friends. Older than dirt? Is he calling his friends old? $19.98. Wow. A bunch of poodles. So someone putting out a bunch of their poodles, even their daughter's poodles. Their poodles. Oh, all the poodles. Wow. So this poodle was on the dog show. Lots of poodles. Let's learn about Annie. January. My resume. Hello, and welcome to my web page. Hello, Wendy. Oh, rugby. Tables. Okay, we got another calculator here. Pi 314. Speaking of Pi, Pi Day is gonna come up soon on the 14th. What? This is Google beta? Is this the real beta Google website? That's insane. Wow, that's really wow. That's this is the 2011 version of Google. Even back then, the picture to the left is a Juice CD cover. I helped design the CD cover. And I think it looks pretty good. Who is Juice? I don't know. I don't think I'm that old school, right? I don't know who Juice is. Is this a more of a local group, music group? Let's do. Let's look at the bio. Juice started. Oh, 1997. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I'm not familiar. But I guess I'm more familiar now. Oh my goodness, one of my favorite basketball players. Someone made a Penny Hardaway. Oh my goodness. This person, you get an A+ just for this. Penny Hardaway, one of my favorite basketball players, NBA players. Oh, this is cool. Okay. I don't really see too many people out there that just says, "Man, I love Penny Hardaway." But someone dedicated a site to him, and am totally grateful. Shout out to Penny Hardaway and the person who made this Penny Hardaway website. Sorry to do this, but I have to close the site down for a while. Hopefully, I'll get it back up someday. Someone made a whole dedication to NSYNC. Wow. But this is really cool because they're writing about NSYNC during this time frame in the late 90's, early 2000s. So they even listed their current ages at that time. They were much younger. Some more NSYNC stuff. 1998. Hello, welcome to my net home. I don't know if you have a website or nothing, but let me tell you something. Writing an intro is hard. That is true. I agree with that. Instead of putting up flashy pictures all over the place or nothing worth reading, I have decided to make a page that will explain a little bit about myself. Anyway, since you were brave enough to enter, here's a little about me. Okay, Yahoo. Everything, including daydreaming, friends. I've swapped friends about 100 times since the last major update. What I'm doing at the moment, I'm collecting rainbows and I play the fool. Are you smiling yet? I hope so. I don't know. This must be a reference to something old school, right? I don't know. Quotes: is a sunset the end or a beginning? Another quote: you can love anybody. You can't love anybody till you love yourself. How to be an artist, stay loose, and learn to watch snails. I never plan on making a page, however, I need something to show for all the time I spend on this computer. So why not? Well, that's all I can think of for now. Be sure to visit again. This page is always changing. I wish all of you happy net surfing. I hope you find whatever you're looking for. Okay, so now, when I go to this section of the website, my cursor changes into a dinosaur. Oh, that's cool. Okay, some personal family stuff, and they are a big fan of Elmo. Okay, so this is a couple. Okay, I think this is this lady that showcased her stuff last time. Okay, we got this section right here, a bunch of dancing things all around the place. What the heck? Disco tomato? They getting down though. So they got like little music you can play here. Oh, get it, get it, get it, get it. Whoa. Okay, get it, y'all. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, we got lots of. This might be a lot of literature and art related stuff, right? You have reached a website that is not harmful. Kitty cat. Create a new postie. Select the card. Oh my goodness. This one? Best friends forever. Let's add a signature. Let's see. Take care. Colors for the text. Let's do. What color should I do? Purple. And then the background could be white. No music. No music. Message. What's up, yo? What's up, y'all? This is ARMA from 2025. ARMA. Can I get a preview first? But I guess here, like if you wanted to send someone something, you can add your postie and send it, email it to the person. And if you, I guess if you coming up to pick up a postie or whatever, you enter your ticket number and you'll get it. Pretty interesting. What in the world? There's a carton of milk here. Cat lovers email. Get your very own ilovecats.com email. Oh, photos. Let me see. We can't go to that, but here are stories. There's some poems. Another poem. This is a story time right here. Broken friendship poems. Okay. No friend at all. We once were one. Okay, so if you guys have gone through a friendship breakup, or if you've dealt with fake friends, and or you guys, you don't get along or anything like that, or you just grew apart, here's some poems to help, um, kind of could help you relate to those feelings or things you've gone through. Love poems. Valentine's Day may have passed already last month, but love will last longer than Valentine's Day. True love, right? More poems and creative writing. A poem about the zit. A poem about a zit. So if you guys have a zit that you're not happy about, you could check out this poem. Oh, to all the cat people out there, here's some cat poems. Wait, what? Hi, my name is Cole Zamo. I like to share something as I had an affair with a lily sweetly when I was taking major posts and what? Dude, some of my least favorite animals. Or do you guys don't like any of these animals? Dee Dee's place. This page was made in this page was made in Canada. Okay, now we're with the reptiles and amphibians. A collection of links which I have gathered in hopes of making this growing community more aware of our world. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. This day, AIDS awareness ribbon is dedicated to my friend Danny. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Wow. I dedicate this page to all the men and women who have been physically, mentally, sexually, and emotionally abused. Please let's show our children that violence is not the answer. I myself am a victim of domestic violence, as so are many of my friends, women and men alike. Women and men and women alike. Please let's stop the violence that plagues so many of our world's families. I agree, and they put this stuff out since the late '90s, right? And this stuff is still like happening. Like we just needs to stop. The cycle needs to be stopped. So this is awareness page for all the different things out there that go on in the world. A stamp store. Karate. An Area 51 contest. Okay, this is a family about a lady showing her Native American, talking about her Native American heritage. So checking this out. The Great White Buffalo. The Dream Catcher. Someone made a whole page about why the Titanic movie sucks. And then the background is just spamming, like looped in the background. Okay, moving on to, okay, we got some Asian culture here. Well, not this, well, I can't speak for sure, but just this section of the webpage. Okay, moving on here. We got some, looks like some ancient Egyptian stuff and ferret stuff. Women above 40 years, women without whom there wouldn't be any men, especially dudes like me making websites like what in the world? Okay, whoa, this part of the website is super. What in the Okay, yeah, so well guys, this was very, 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 very interesting with all we viewed there, and I tried to get to as many things as I could, but everything, the link will be in the description if you want to check it out. But this has been very eye opening to how it was in the 90's and the social media internet era of that time. And I hope you guys enjoy this, learn something from this, and it's interesting to see if there's any more cool like 90's websites and stuff. So that was a lot. Um, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Comment your thoughts. Please like and share the video. And take care. See you in the next one.